The next morning, Chief Adebayo gave another speech in the driveway. Kemi hid behind a pillar, watching. His voice rang with pride. Even one missing child is one too many. She noticed Uncle Sam watching too, his expression heavy. That evening, she approached him near the generator shed. She handed him the letter. His eyes scanned it, then narrowed. "Where did you get this?" "In Madam's purse." He stared hard. You're her child?" Kemi nodded. "I think Chief Adebayo is my father." The words cracked the air like thunder. He gripped her shoulders. "Don't say that aloud. Not until we're sure. I'll check something." But someone had been listening. From the shadows, Madame Adebayo's eyes burned. The next day, Madame cornered him in the compound. "I heard what you said," she hissed. He didn't deny it. "She has your husband's nose," he shot back. Her hand struck his cheek. The compound froze. "You're fired. Get out." Sam turned silently, his eyes meeting Kemi's through a window. That was the last time she saw him. That evening, Kemi sliced onions in the kitchen. Her thoughts swirled. The knife slipped. Blood dripped onto her necklace. The pendant pulsed like it was alive. She fell to her knees. "If you're out there, if you're my father, please, find me." The mansion slept. Kemi crept barefoot to the heavy door of Chief Adebayo's study. She held a small key she had crafted from wax and a toothbrush. Click! The door creaked open. Inside smelled of polished wood and secrets. Certificates lined the walls. Newspaper clippings gleamed in frames. She placed her necklace beside a photo of Omolola, then moved to the desk. The computer screen flickered. Password. She tried. Failed. Tried again. Failed. Then whispered a name she once heard him pray. Folawa. Unlocked. She typed. "There is a girl in your house who might be more than a servant. Her name is Kemi. Do a DNA test quietly, before it's too late. Someone who knows." She saved the file as Open Me. Heart pounding, she fled. The next morning, Chief Adebayo entered his study, pawpaw juice in hand, preparing for a call with a Lagos senator. His eyes caught a file on the desktop. Open Me. Curiosity 1. He clicked. Read once, then again, and again. His gaze drifted to the photograph of Omolola, then to the bronze necklace lying beside it. His fingers trembled. The name Kemi rang in his mind like an echo from the past. Something inside him cracked. That afternoon, he ordered a secret DNA test through his private physician. Take a saliva sample from the girl. Tell no one. Label it for the foundation. Kemi never noticed. A junior maid handed her a lollipop wrapped in a napkin. Oga said, "Make I collect your spit for health test. Just suck and give back." She obeyed. She had no idea her truth was already in motion. But tension in the mansion thickened like smoke. Madame Adebayo's paranoia sharpened into madness. She searched Kemi's clothes. She slapped her 3 times in 2 days. "You cast spells with your mouth," she spat. "Witch, what have you done to this house?" Even the children grew afraid. Folak whispered to her brother. "Mommy said she has juju. That's why Daddy's acting strange." One evening, the cook, Baba Kola, called her into the kitchen. "You want chicken stew or egusi?" he asked with a strange grin. "Egusi, sir." "Good," he said softly. But just before dinner, the young maid Funmi rushed to her in panic. "Kemi, don't eat tonight. Don't ask why. Just say you're sick." Kemi's stomach nodded. That night she feigned a stomachache. Hours later, she saw the egusi soup dumped in the trash. Baba Kola never returned. Chief Adebayo's car swerved as the paper slipped from his fingers. He pulled over. chest heaving, scanning the words again. DNA match probability, 99.9%. Subject A, Chief Adebayo. Subject B, Kemi. Relationship, biological father. His grip on the steering wheel tightened as memories surged. Omolola's laughter in Ghana, her swollen belly, her words, "This child doesn't belong here." Then her silence. Tears burst from him like a broken dam. Lagos's most powerful man wept on the roadside, the weight of guilt and lost years crushing him. The next day, he skipped his meetings, ignored his calls, and walked straight into the kitchen at midday. Staff froze mid-bite. Kemi sat at the far end, picking at plain rice. "Everyone leave," his voice boomed. Even Madame Adebayo flinched in the doorway. "Bayo, leave." The room emptied. Only Kemi remained, half rising to flee. "Stay," he said softly. She sat. Slow steps carried him to her side. Then, to the shock of the house, Chief Adebayo knelt before the servant girl. Her mouth parted. Her body froze. He reached and touched the necklace hidden at her chest. His voice cracked. "Omolola's child." Tears rolled down her cheeks. For the first time, she belonged. That evening, the dining room vibrated with tension. Chief Adebayo stood beneath the chandelier, DNA envelope trembling in his hands. "This girl," he began, voice breaking, "is my child." Gasps swept the room. Madame Adebayo went pale. The children stared, wide-eyed, at their father who never cried, but now spoke with rage and love tangled together. Kemi stood by the Zobo jug, fists trembling. "Your name," Chief Adebayo whispered, tears in his eyes. "What is your name?" She lifted her chin. For once, she didn't look down. "Kemi Omolola Adebayo." It struck the room like thunder. Madame Adebayo erupted. "This is madness! You'll believe a bastard over your wife? You tried to poison my blood," he roared. The staff froze. "You knew." His voice dropped, deadly quiet. "You knew who she was. That's why you hated her." Folake's lips quivered. "Daddy, I slapped her." "You will apologize. Not just with words, with actions." Damilola looked away, shame etched on his face. Kemi stood rooted, tears glistening, her name now reclaimed. Kemi Adebayo. Later that night, silence hummed through the mansion. In a private lounge, Chief Adebayo showed her the wall of achievements and framed projects. But at the center, a new frame stood. Her grandmother's bronze necklace, beneath it a plaque. Kemi Adebayo, the daughter who returned. She stared at it for a long time. Then, for the first time in years, she smiled. The airport buzzed with heat as Omolola Alabi stepped into Nigeria again. Her eyes were weary but determined. Her new husband stood beside her, and a young boy clutched her waist. "Where is she?" she asked. Chief Adebayo met her by the car, unsmiling. "You left her. You never asked what happened." Omolola's voice cracked. "I was young, ashamed. You never answered my letters. I thought—" "She's here," he cut in. "But this isn't about us. It's about her." Through the tinted glass, Kemi stared at the mother she had dreamed of for years. "Why did you leave me?" her small voice asked, sharp as a blade. Omolola's shoulders sagged. "I thought you'd be safer with my mother. I didn't know she died. You forgot me." "No, I remembered you every day. I wrote, I sent money, but it never reached." Kemi turned to her father. "Did you know?" He shook his head. "I thought she moved on." Omolola whispered, "I wanted to become someone before I returned." but I lost too much time. Kemi nodded slowly. I'm not angry. I just don't know if I feel anything yet. Her mother bowed her head. Within a week, the Adebayo mansion buzzed with reporters and flashing cameras. News spread like wildfire. Billionaire discovers lost daughter. Social media blazed. Paparazzi camped outside the gates. The Adebayo Foundation announced its new ambassador, Miss Kemi Adebayo. She was now the face of a campaign for Nigerian children lost to abandonment, trafficking, and neglect. Omolola came to see her one last time before flying back to Canada. She reached for her daughter's hands. You can come with me. You'll have your own room. Your brother will love you. We can start again. Kemi looked down at her palms. And if I stay, then I will support you, from here or afar. But no matter what, I am proud of you. 2 months later, the Adebayo Community Center opened its doors in Aja. Children from the slums crowded inside, barefoot, hungry, wide-eyed. In a bright room lined with cushions, Kemi sat with a storybook bound in leather. My name is Kemi, she began, and this is not a fairy tale. It's a memory. Her voice rose and fell like her grandmother's once did. The children listened, spellbound. On the wall behind her, the bronze necklace gleamed inside its frame. There was once a girl who slept in shadows, she read, but she found her light in her name. The foundation's cameras zoomed out, filming for their campaign. Kemi's eyes sparkled as she closed her book. I'm not done telling my story, she said. In fact, it's only just beginning. And that is how a bronze necklace and a single letter changed everything. From servant to daughter, from forgotten to found. Kemi chose not to run, not to escape, but to stay. To use her pain to guide other lost children home. Because sometimes the greatest revenge is not anger or bitterness. Sometimes the greatest revenge is simply becoming who you were always meant to be. If this story moved you, remember to share it, because you never know whose life might change from a simple act of kindness. Until next time, believe in the power of truth.